Hey everyone, thank you again for coming here to Marketplace Masters and spending some time in our media center. I hope you've been enjoying the experience. We are definitely looking at putting something up very special today. I am sitting here with Kirk Saunders from American Risk Services, and it's going to be something that you really want to have in your minds as dealerships when you're thinking about insurance and things that are related to their services. And I'm excited for you guys to get some good information about how to engage this company. And I have Kirk Saunders here actually with me. Kirk, how are you today?
Doing great. How are you doing today?
It's a fantastic day here, Kirk. Let me tell you something. Looking through your site, I have found a lot of very interesting, very compelling reasons to engage with your company already. And for those of you who are listening, just even right off the bat here, AmericanRiskServices.com is the website for you. I want to give you an opportunity, if you don't mind, to kind of let you tell us about American Risk Services. Can you do that for us, Kirk?
Sure. We are a number of things. American Risk Services is an insurance agency, a third-party administrator, a consultant, analytic services provider, and a reinsurer. And we specialize in risk management and fee income programs for auto lenders, lessors, and dealers. We do business with many of the familiar names in the marketplace, just to name a few: Ford Credit, Ally Bank, GM Financial, Drive Time, Hyundai Capital, Toyota Financial, JD Byrider, and many more.
Well, one of the things that I know from talking to you earlier, Kirk, is that you and your team have actually been working with insurance for well over 20 years, and you've stuck together and have really figured out how to make this operate the best you can. And here you are now with American Risk Services. And from my understanding, working with you guys is probably something that any dealer listening right now should be engaging. Let's go a little bit further into this. What products and services do you offer specifically?
Well, our core products are ones that most dealers are going to be very familiar with: lease excess wear and tear coverage, gap insurance, collateral protection insurance, vendor single interest, temporary auto protection, and analytical services. And we were thinking for the Marketplace Master Conference in September, we'll be featuring collateral protection insurance and temporary auto protection.
Great. Well, I think that that'll be really good at our show. We're looking forward to introducing everyone at the show to Kirk and his team. It's going to be great. They're actually going to be there at our expo floor, and they're going to be engaging with us there at Marketplace Masters. So thank you for mentioning that. It's great to know that you've got a couple main products that are really kind of specialized. Tell me a little bit more about those two specific products you plan to bring to Marketplace Masters.
Well, let's start with collateral protection insurance, commonly known as CPI, so I may refer to it as CPI. But it's a product designed primarily for buy here, pay here dealers and subprime lenders. And what it does, it provides physical damage insurance to protect the lender when the customer chooses not to or is unable to provide their own auto insurance protect the vehicle. You know, the good thing about CPI is it really serves the lender. I mean, for example, it does a couple key things. It dramatically reduces the uninsured vehicle losses and charge-offs that dealers experience when they have a vehicle damage that just doesn't have the proper insurance as it should. It will help increase sales. It will help them to collect larger down payments. They can close deals faster. And the lender can participate in the underwriting profit of the program, and that's a very attractive feature of the program.
That's great. So they can learn all about that, obviously, on two different ways, everyone. Our show's coming up for certain, but you can get a hold of the company now, American Risk Services, again, their website, AmericanRiskServices.com, and talk a little bit more about that planning to bring. Why would a Buy Here, Pay Here group choose American Risk Services for their collateral protection insurance needs?
Well, first you should know that every CPI program is specifically designed for the exact needs of that client. We just don't have a product in a box. We build it from scratch according to the needs of the client. And secondly, we are the leader in the industry in terms of strong compliance and due diligence. In fact, it is the backbone of our programs. All the programs are filed and approved with each state, and we have taken the time and expense to vet our forms and processes and talking scripts and training materials with some of the strongest consumer protection states, and that's important in today's marketplace. Another item I want to point out is we have ARS Insure, and that's a proprietary online system that allows the dealers to get signature-ready forms, add coverage as needed, and it keeps track of all the reporting, so no manual reporting is necessary, and we're the only company in the industry that has that. And let me point out one more feature about this. We have been doing this a long time, and we have some of the largest names in the industry as clients, which means over the years we have done literally hundreds of thousands of vehicles under CPI programs. And we've been able to establish as best practices with our clients. And we take that knowledge and that experience and we plug that into each of our clients so that they can get the most out of a CPI program.
Gathering that information and making that available because you guys have so much experience with it is absolutely invaluable. So that's great. That's very good. Tell me about temporary auto protection, if you would. We were talking about that earlier, and I wanted to make sure that we got that here in this actual conversation as well.
Well, that's great. The CPI is really designed to help the lender. This temporary auto protection is designed to help the dealer, whether they're going to hold the paper or not. And I really like this product. In fact, this product is just taking off. What it does is it removes the problems of the customer having to purchase expensive insurance to get a deal closed. And many times when the customer has to go purchase auto insurance before the contract closing, the cost of that insurance uses up most or all of the customer's available down payment, and which could obviously kill the deal. With temporary auto protection, the dealer can go online, order short-term coverage to meet the contract insurance requirement, and then use all of the customer's cash as the qualifying down payment. Many dealers like to use temporary auto protection late nights, weekends, those times when there's just not an insurance agent available to help the customer. And we see a lot of new car dealers using the program. They like it because they can spot a vehicle without adding risk to the dealership's general liability policy, which is a great tool for them.
That sounds like it helps a dealer stay right on top of some of the most important things to them concerning the kind of products you guys have, for sure. How does the dealer actually use the temporary auto protection?
Well, it's actually a very simple process. The dealer goes online and is able to order coverage as the process is fast and easy, and in just a minute the dealer can print proof of coverage to satisfy the finance source and to provide coverage to the state authorities. Then there's no fee to sign up for the program. There's no maintenance fees. The dealer simply pays for only the coverage that he's ordered. The product really helps dealers close deals quickly. It removes the issue of the customer buying insurance before delivery of the vehicle. And as I mentioned earlier, it's one of my favorite products. We're seeing so many dealers use this to increase their sales and increase their profits.
Love that. That's something that obviously is going to be a really big help for these dealers. I know you've got the website. We've talked about that. It's AmericanRiskServices.com. What's the best phone number for you guys? If someone would like to call you guys and maybe learn a lot more about these products, what number would you want them to give a call to?
Well, I would say call me directly, and let me just give my direct line, which is 678-366-7279. Obviously, as you said, you can go to the website. There's our 800 number there. And, of course, as we talked about earlier at the Marketplace Masters Conference, I'll be there. As dealers, as you're listening to this and you might have some interest, if we don't talk before then, please come by and see me. I will be in the exhibit hall.
Awesome. Yeah, and so will we. That is September 6th, 7th, and 8th coming up here. We'd love to see all of you join us in September. And, of course, Kirk, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person and learning a lot more about how our dealers may be able to take advantage of what is happening at the show with your guys' brand. I appreciate you spending some time with me here. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. For all of you that have been listening, we're here in the Media Center, and we're going to have fresh content coming in here on a weekly basis. Please come back, learn a lot more about what it is that we're going to be doing on our show, and also learning from people like Kirk what it is that you might be able to engage with product-wise or service-wise with a lot of our exhibitors. Everyone have a great rest of your evening. Kirk, you do that as well.
Thank you so much.